Hi there, welcome to K Reacts, and today we are watching Shawshank Redemption. I thought it was time to watch another drama, and I'm pretty sure I've seen this one. I watched it a long time ago, but I really don't remember anything about it. I know it takes place in a prison cell, and I remember that a guy escapes, but that's about it. I don't really remember anything else significant happening. I just know it's about people being in prison. But what can possibly take up 2 hours about people being in prison? I just don't know. But people are always singing praises about it and how it's just one of the greatest films, so clearly I missed something the first time I watched it because it really didn't stick with me. But honestly, anything I watched before I was I don't know, 17 or whatever, that wasn't a kid's film or a family film, it didn't matter. So anyway, let's just see what the big deal is, shall we? So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe because it helps out the channel a lot. And I know a lot of you are not subscribed, so this is your reminder. And also the full length of this reaction will be on my Patreon page, which the link to that is down below if you want to check it out. And anyway, I'm just going to quit talking and let's get into it. Also, we have Troy joining us today, who will be snoring in the background as usual, so let's look out for that. I thought that was a woman for a second. Clancy Brown! Mr. Krabs? What was that? I thought it was money.
Point. Well, where I get hazy is where the cleaning woman shows up the following morning and finds your wife in bed with her lover riddled with .38 caliber bullets.
Jeez.
You strike me as a particularly icy and remorseless man, Mr. Dufresne. It chills my blood just to look at you.
Okay, Judge.
By the power vested in me by the state of Maine, I hereby order you to serve 2 life sentences back to back.
2 life
One for each of
sentences?
your victims.
We see by your file you've served 20 years of a life sentence.
Yes, sir.
Jeez,
You feel
what'd
you've
you
been
do?
rehabilitated?
Oh, yes, sir. Absolutely, sir.
Of course.
I mean, I learned my lesson.
Always.
I can honestly say that I'm a changed man.
Of course.
So when Andrew Dufresne came to me in 1949 and asked me to smuggle Rita Hayworth into the prison for him, I told him, no problem.
My nose is so itchy right now. I was just wrestling with my dog, so it's my own dang fault.
Such a sorry-looking heap of maggot shit in all my life.
Hey, bitch, come over here!
I bet you say that every time. Yeah, I wouldn't want to. No, thank you. And this is why you don't do crime, everybody. We're betting who's gonna get beat up first? What exactly? I know they're betting on who's the biggest loser or whatever, the most pathetic one, but what exactly are they betting? What's gonna happen to them? Who's gonna crack first?
I believe in 2 things: discipline and the Bible. Here you'll receive both. Put your trust in the Lord. Your ass belongs to me.
Jeez.
Welcome to Shawshank.
Well, this is gonna be so fun. Love these kinds of Christians.
Somebody always breaks down crying. Happens every time.
Oh, is that what
The
they were
only
betting
question
on?
is,
Who's gonna cry?
who's it gonna be?
That's what they were betting on. I wouldn't. You cannot let them see you cry. That seems no. Don't let it get to you. Because then, did you see the way they were all screaming at them? They're just gonna take advantage of you if you show them.
Hey, fat ass. Fat ass.
Probably who I would have bet on too. So sad. This poor guy.
I want my mother.
Oh, don't be like that. They are gonna keep coming for you. Oh! Oh! Jesus! Okay, that's enough. I'm gonna like kill him. Okay, my gosh, my guy. This is gonna be so much fun. Well, at least it doesn't look like horrible food. Ew, I totally 100% take it back. Oh, what the?
You pulling for army duty this week? How's that horse of mine doing anyway? Dude?
He's dead.
We all need friends in here.
It's a dangerous place.
I could be a friend to you.
No. How about no? Yeah, where the term "don't drop the soap" comes from.
I'm known to locate certain things from time to time.
I wonder if you might get me a rock hammer.
What?
A rock hammer.
What is it?
A rock hammer.
Or maybe you'd like to sink your toe into somebody's skull.
No, sir. No, I have no enemies here.
No?
Not yet.
Wait a while. Let's make it an even $10.
And it is.
How do you get things from outside the prison? Like, what are his connections?
It will take a man about 600 years to tunnel under the wall with one of these.
Dufresne, we're running low on Hexite. Get on back and patch us up some.
This seems shady. I don't know. No, I don't like where this is going. Frickety frack.
Things went on like that.
Ugh. I think I need a drink after that. Just water. Drink water, everyone.
The sisters kept at it.
They kept at him. 2 years of fighting.
35,000. That's what he left me.
Dollars?
What is it? Oh, that's Clancy Brown. I was like, his voice sounds so familiar.
Shit.
Oh gosh, what are you doing?
I suppose I could set it up for you. That would save you some money. Get the forms up prepared.
Man.
What are you Jimmy staring at? Back to work! Let's go, work!
They're all on the edge of their seats. I kind of am too. All right, man. Way to seize the moment.
I'm innocent, Red. Just like everybody else here.
Mm-hmm.
What are you in for?
That's what I've been wondering.
Murder. Same as you.
Murder? Who'd you murder? My back seriously hurts today.
This is the part I really like, is when she does that shit with her hair.
Oh, yeah, I know. I've seen it 3 times this month.
Are you decent?
Me?
That's a gift that everyone uses.
What do you want?
Rita Hayworth.
What?
Can you get her?
What? Like the actual woman? I am so over this.
Andy spent a month in the infirmary. Boggs spent a week in the hole.
Well, at least there was that.
What?
Oh, they're friends with Andy. Oh! Oh! Nope. You're done. And I ain't
Two
even
things
sad.
never happened again.
Well, what the hell is it then?
A horse apple.
Ew! Jeez, no need to be like that. Where's he put the rock thing? What is it? The rock pick?
Any favorite passages?
Watch ye therefore, for ye know not when the master of the house cometh.
What the heck? Why is that there?
Hey, Jake, where's Brooks?
Oh, is that the bird he was raising?
Well, why don't we have a seat and talk it over?
I see. So he's gonna start doing work for like the officers and stuff. But I mean, getting good with the officers and you getting good with the prison system.
How about expanding the library, get some new books in there?
Gonna ask for something. Ask for pool table.
Right.
The following April, Andy did tax returns for half the guards at SHAWSHANK.
Wow. Too bad he can't get paid for all this. Getting paid in friendship. What? What? What's happening?
It's the only way they let me stay.
What?
What the hell did you do to set him off anyway?
I didn't do nothing. I come in here to say fare thee well. Ain't you heard his parole come through?
Oh. So he's getting let go?
But I'm telling you, these walls are funny. First you hate them, then you get used to them. Enough time passes, you get so you depend on them.
Dang. This movie's deep. Oh.
I can't take care of you no more, Jake.
Oh.
You're gone now.
Oh, not the bird. No, I like him. Like, what? He totally had a point. Red had a point. Like, what do you even do? Like, does he even have family? I know he probably went in there before cars were even. The world just went and moved on without him. Imagine coming out like, oh my gosh, it's like you were frozen in time and then you come out and the world's completely changed. That's just crazy.
I keep thinking Jake might just show up and say hello, but he never does.
Oh, why does that break my heart?
Not for an
Are you
crook like me.
No, what are you? Oh my gosh.
Used books and sundries. We trust this will fill your needs. We now consider the matter closed. Please stop sending us letters.
Turn that off!
Let me just turn it up a little.
Hope can drive a man insane. It's got no use on the inside. You better get used to that idea.
I mean, you don't exactly want the opposite of hope, though. I would say always have hope, but don't get your hopes super high when you're in like a bad situation like this. But always have hope. Oh dear. Here we are again.
It says here that you served 30 years of life sentence.
Oh, we're at 30 years now.
30 years. Jesus, when you say it like that.
You wonder where it went?
That's how I feel about my age sometimes. I mean, granted, I'm not like crazy old or anything, but like suddenly you say I'm coming up on 30 years old. I'm like, that's crazy. Oh, Marilyn.
Appropriations Committee voted an annual payment of $500 just to shut
Wow.
him up. You'd be amazed.
Count Monte Cristo.
Nice.
You dumb shit.
I did a reaction to that movie.
Yeah, the problem with having all that money is sooner or later you're going to have to explain where it came from.
Well, that's where I come in. I channel it, filter it, funnel it. Stocks, securities, tax-free municipals.
Wow. And then what are they going to do? Throw him in jail?
When it comes back,
Clean as a virgin's honey powder.
cleaner.
Help!
I tied
What?
my tires. I conjured him out of thin air. He doesn't exist, except on paper.
All right.
Andy, you can't just make a person up.
Mr. Stevens has a birth certificate, driver's license, social security number.
You're shitting me.
If they ever trace any of this.
Wow. Are they any recruits? I was just wondering if they were going to show us more people coming in. Kind of like a little reflection of the beginning.
What are you in for? Me? Lawyer fucked me.
Andy built a library.
Mm-hmm.
Now he needed a new project.
And he polishes stones. I still have yet to see his chess collection.
He spent years. The same reason he hung his fantasy girlies on the wall.
Ah, there it is.
Well, I'll tell you how the goddamn score comes out. 2 points right there. There's your goddamn score. Goddamn
Okay,
cats
dude.
crawling up trees.
That's how I felt about school sometimes.
I was in Thomaston on a 2 to 3 stretch. Stole a car.
What did that?
Dumb fuck.
So I killed him. Him and this tasty bitch he was with.
So maybe it was...
Part. She and this prick, see, this golf pro, but she's married to some other guy.
Oh, what a coinky-dink.
Chances are excellent he'd be released by now.
Well, they'd have his last known address, names of relatives. There's a chance, isn't it?
Nah, it's not gonna happen, dude.
If I were to ever get out, I would never mention what goes on in here. I'd be just as indictable as you for laundering that money.
Ooh, you went there.
Money to me.
Cost my chance to get out, don't you see that? It's my life, don't you understand? It's my life!
Get him out! Get him out!
Yeah, he don't care. He don't care.
Come on, will you throw that away, please?
Probably did really well, most likely. Oh my goodness, you looking rough, my guy. I'm so worried. Something's gonna happen.
I have to know if what you told Dufresne was the truth.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Would you be willing to swear before a judge and jury?
Oh no, he's gonna... No, they're gonna kill him! No. Oh my god! No, this poor man! The ever-living... Ooh!
In the library? Gone. Sealed off, brick by brick. We'll have us a little book barbecue in the yard. You'll see the flames from miles.
Wow. Just
We'll dance around it like wild Indians.
shut up. I can't with this guy. Nope. All of y'all are murderers, and yet you're not. You should be in prison. Okay, you gotta screw him over somehow.
Give him another month to think about it.
What?
Feel bad about it if you want to, but you didn't pull the trigger.
No, I didn't. Somebody else did. And I wound up in here. Bad luck.
Mm-hmm. And the stupid warden.
Tell you where I'd go. To Watton Hill.
To where?
So,
To Watton Hill.
Huh?
In here, I'm the guy who can get things for you, sure, but outside, all you need is the yellow pages.
I really have nothing to say. It's just so.
I mean, Mexico is way the hell down there, and you're in here, and that's the way it is.
Yeah, right. That's the way it is. It's down there and I'm in here.
He got a plan. Like I said, I do remember he escapes somehow.
Promise me, Red. If you ever get out, find that spot. There's something buried under it I want you to have.
What, Andy?
Yeah.
What's buried under there?
You'll have to pry it up
Something.
to see.
Okay. Buried treasure?
Andy come down to the loading dock today. He asked me for a length of rope.
Rope?
6 feet long.
No. And he'd never do that. Never.
Yeah, it's what does he want it? What would he want it for? So I know it's not for that, but what? Alright, he's definitely got a plan. Definitely got a plan.
It's good having you back, Andy. Place wasn't the same without you.
Shut up. He's gonna screw him over. He has to. Okay. So what? What's happened? What's he done? He gone?
What do you mean he just wasn't here? Don't say that to me, Hay. Don't say that to me again.
But, sir, he wasn't.
I can see that, hate. He was in his cell at lights out. Stands to reason he'd still be here in the morning.
And yet he wasn't, so...
I want him found. Big damn conspiracy!
Jeez, guy.
On it.
Oh. Oh, he's been digging a tunnel. Oh my goodness.
I remember thinking it would take a man 600 years to tunnel through the wall with it. Old Andy did it in less than 20.
Dang. I mean, if you got the time. That's like, Count of Monte Cristo.
Turns out, Andy's favorite hobby was toting his wall out into the exercise yard. A handful at a time. I guess
impressive.
After Tommy was killed, the guards simply didn't notice. Neither did I. I mean, seriously, how often do you really look at a man's shoes?
Wow. What about the clothes? And the rope? What's with the rope? Is it so he could, like, get down? Oh! Impressive. So the rope was to tie all his stuff to his leg. Alright. Where did he get that bag from? Is it like for laundry? He's lucky that he has Thunder and Lightning as his friend. Oh, is that the sewer? Ooh. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do, I guess.
Andy crawled to freedom through 500 yards of shit-smelling foulness I can't even imagine.
Ooh.
Or maybe I just don't want to.
Yeah, same, dude. Whoa. Yeah. I feel the same, man. Thank goodness. And this is the part I remember. This is like a famous shot, isn't it? Like, him just escaping.
Strolled into the Maine National Bank.
Oh, the made-up guy.
Moment, the signature was a spot-on match.
Oh my gosh.
All told, he blew town with better than $370,000 of Warden Norton's money.
Oh my gosh.
Severance pay for...
Oh. Bravo, sir. You're done. Ah, ha, ha, the irony. You get what you get. Don't do the crime if you can't do the time, sir. Oh, smart. Are you just gonna kill yourself? Because you know what prison life is like. He's gonna kill himself. Yep. Oh!
And when they fly away, the part of you that knows it was a sin to lock them up does rejoice. But still, the place you live in is that much more drab and empty that they're gone.
Jeez, these lines. This is the same Stephen King that wrote the Sleepwalkers movie that I reacted to. Everyone go watch that, because that was a lot of fun.
Ellis Boyd Redding. Your files say you've served 40 years of a life sentence.
40! That's almost as long as that other guy. What was his name?
I want to try to talk some sense to him. Tell him the way things are.
Yeah, he's getting out this time. I kind of want to know a little more about his backstory, though. Like, what exactly was his crime? Like, they said murder, but... Oh no, it's the same apartment. No. And the same job.
All I do anymore is think of ways to break my parole.
Oh.
So maybe they'd send me back. Only one thing stops me. A promise I made to Andy.
Oh, he bought the compass so he can go find the field. Finally find out what's in this field. Did he find it? Of course it's some cash. Ooh.
Remember, Red, hope is a good thing. Maybe the best of things. And no good thing ever dies. I will be hoping that this letter finds you, and finds you well. Your friend, Andy.
Oh. I really thought it was something that like he'd buried there a long time ago. But he went there and left it there for Red, and then was gonna wait for him. Just, oh.
I'm guilty of committing a crime.
Breaking your parole.
Parole violation.
Oh, that's so bad. Oh. Alright, well that was The Shawshank Redemption. I really just have no words. It was just a good movie, and I was really running out of reactions towards the end there because I was just like, you can definitely tell it was adapted from a book because of all the narration, but that narration was really good. I mean, it just got super like poetic and descriptive, and I was just like, tell me more. Like, wow, I almost want to go read the book now. And like, I was wondering how they were gonna tell a story about prison life and like stretch it out into like a movie that was over 2 hours long. Well, there you have it. And it didn't even really feel like it was being dragged out or anything. It all fit. And it wasn't even like a crazy elaborate story or anything. It was just kind of like, here are these people living their lives in a prison. So yeah, it was good. Like, this movie, it was shocking, it was touching, it was hopeful, it was sad, it had it all. And it was like incredibly deep sometimes. And like the view it had on prison life, like there were so many things you just don't think about. Like, some people spend like literally their entire lives in prison, so it's like all they know, and like the world completely changes without them, so by the time they get out, like, it's crazy. And the fact that they spend their whole time in there, it's like their home, even though it's not like the greatest place to be. It's just what they're comfortable with. It's like where they belong almost. Like they said, it's like they become institutionalized. It's crazy. You just don't really think about that stuff usually. So yeah, it was good. Nothing really felt too like cheap or easy. It was all very, I loved how everything really built up and came together in the end. Like, I mean, like I said, it was just kind of telling the story, like just people living their lives, but all the little bits and pieces of here and there, it all just kind of came together for the climax. And it was all pretty believable. I mean, like, tunneling to get out of a prison is just kind of a very like stereotypical standard prison break thing, but like it fit though, because the fact that he was a rock lover, and he just asked for a basic rock tool, like I say, it fit the character, it fit the situation, and it was good. And they even referenced the Count of Monte Cristo, which is like one of very famous tunneling over a long period of time prison breaks. The one part that just happened to be very convenient was the fact that there was thunder and lightning when he was breaking open the pipe. Like, you can't plan that. Like, what would he have done if there wasn't just very constant, loud thundering when he was crashing the stone against that? But I mean, that's just a little thing. It's whatever. Didn't really ruin the moment or anything. It's just very convenient. But anyways, excellent movie. So I guess thank you for watching with me. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And the full length will be on Patreon if you want to check it out. The link is down below. And I will see you next time on K Reacts.